New at 5, Southwest planes are back in the air. The company resumed normal operations with status boards in the green. Nationwide, Southwest only saw 43 flights canceled, a number significantly smaller than the thousands in the last 9 days. FlightAware lists 4 total cancellations for the day at Indianapolis International Airport, all Southwest. Despite the much welcomed relief, the damage is done. Southwest is facing growing questions about how its systems allowed things to go so wrong and for so long, as the airline promises it's working to make sure it doesn't happen again.
If you're one of those passengers, there's something I want you to know, which is that the U.S. Department of Transportation has your back. I'm assigning U.S. DOT resources to follow through on every complaint that comes in to make sure that you get compensated.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg there says the federal government will be putting Southwest under the microscope. Newsday's government reporter Garrett Bergquist lays out what Buttigieg wants to see from the airline and your rights as a passenger.
Passengers here at Indianapolis International Airport say they're relieved that, at least for now, Southwest Airlines appears to be functioning normally.
Jamie Shuck is a longtime Southwest customer, but this week's meltdown made her book a backup on another airline.
Last night on the news, Southwest did come out and say they were done canceling flights as of today, so I began packing and made it to the airport, and I'm ready to fly out and have some sunshine.
At least she wasn't among the thousands who got stranded or still waiting for their luggage.
There aren't hard and fast rules about, what airlines can do in terms of cancellations. There's actually quite a bit of flexibility there.
Professor Jeff Prince at the IU Kelley School of Business studies airline performance. He says almost all the consumer protections for airline passengers are at the federal level. According to the DOT, you must be compensated for a canceled flight unless you rebook. You might also be able to be compensated for significant delays. That's done on a case-by-case basis. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg on Thursday wrote this letter to the CEO of Southwest Airlines. Buttigieg urged him to follow through on several recent promises, such as booking passengers on other airlines and providing meals and hotel rooms. Prince says the key is whether the airline makes a good faith effort to follow its stated customer service plan.
If you can really point to, there seems to be a discrepancy here. Here's some areas where the airline clearly fell short to what they were promised me. Then you might want to kind of look into ways that you could be compensated for that.
Shuck's Southwest flight was on time. Despite this week's events, she says she plans to continue flying.
I would much prefer to fly and not travel in an automobile. I feel like the roads have become extremely overcrowded.
Buttigieg this week said the DOT will also look into Southwest Airlines customer service as a whole. At Indianapolis International Airport, Garrett Bergquist, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.